Hello and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas on Nyxus Gaming. I'm back here in the room with Motor Runner in Vault 3 because I wanted to show this. It's not important to us, it's a reverse pulse cleaner. It is important if you keep McNamara as the Elder of the Brotherhood of Steel, which we didn't. But that's important. I think it's involved in the quest you get after you do the main quest if you want to join the Brotherhood. Because his quest is going to be different from Hardin's quest. It's either that or it's actually involved in finishing his main quest. Either or, you definitely want to get it if you're keeping McNamara as Elder. Just remember it's down there with Motor Runner. Finding our way out of the vault a lot easier this time. In between episodes, I did a few things. I sold a bunch of the random weapons and stuff I had. I didn't repair my main armor. I actually just bought a new thing of T51 power armor. I didn't buy the helmet because if I did, that would lose my glasses, and if I'm not wearing glasses, I lose perception. So I just kept the combat helmet Mark II for now and the authority glasses, but I got all that repaired up, so it's full. I have 34 DT damage threshold, and I think we are ready to rock. What's on our agenda for today? We're gonna finish up the Oh My Papa quest. Now we've convinced Jack and Diana. We just need to convince Melissa and then head back and convince Regis, and we'll be done. Now Melissa is gonna be in that little area there. Let me go ahead and select the quest in this little area here. Now there's a few ways you can approach this area. You probably don't want to approach from the east because that's going to be Sloan, full of deathclaws. Approaching from the north, from Vault 19, you might be able to find a good path. There are a few deathclaws, not nearly as many. I think the best bet is probably going through Good Spring Cemetery, because you should just have to deal with some scorpions. Some scorpions like that one. So it's gonna be in this direction. Yeah, in this one. And it's not too far off. I think down here's the Scorpion Gulch, which you'll have to fight your way through. But anything's better than oh my goodness, dude. Oh my goodness. I didn't think that was that high, but it is. But anyways, it's gonna be just past this ridge here. We should be able to climb up and over it at some point. You see some scorpions down here. This is an area you don't really want to go into at the beginning of the game because of all the scorpions. And they just kind of surround you like that, but as you can see, we dealt with them pretty easily. There is a dead body over here. You got more red still all around us. Let's check this out. This is a mercenary. Nothing too useful on him. The camp that we're going to is just past here. I don't think we can climb directly up that, but we should be able to climb around it at some point here and avoid a bunch of deathclaws. Can I get up here? Is this an invisible wall? This might be an invisible wall. Yes, that's going to be our main issue with this approach. Our main issue. We got another scorpion here to deal with. Let's see. I don't want to go too far that way or else we will run into some deathclaws, and it looks like that is all rock ridges up there. We might want to approach from this direction. There should be a path somewhere from this direction that leads over there. Somewhere. And if I have to fight like 1 or 2 deathclaws, I'm not too worried about that. I'm just trying to avoid a massive group of them. Which is why you don't go through Sloan. Can you tell I'm not too confident in my deathclaw killing abilities yet? I mean, that one episode where we went to Black Mountain, I think I killed a couple of them, but they just mobbed me. So I can't get up there either. Another invisible wall. They're still killing scorpions down there. We're almost to a level up, which is nice. See, here is where we get close to the deathclaws. And just in there, that's Sloan. So I don't really want to go in there. Let me quick save here. Yeah, this is an invisible wall. I can't get over that. And actually, I can't get back up here either. It just, there we go. Please? Please, I don't want to go down there. I have no idea what that is. I'm just going to ignore it. I really thought there was a path through here. We might have to approach from the north if we can't do this. Gonna walk up here and check just to see if I missed anything. There sure are a bunch of rad scorpions down here though. I mean, if you really don't want to fight through a bunch of deathclaws, they did say you only needed 3 of the 4 advisors. So you can just ignore Melissa if you really want to. But you know I'm not the type to do that. I'm gonna get there one way or another, you know? Even if it's gonna suck going through a bunch of deathclaws. Okay, those are just more scorpions.
Looks like break time's over.
Can I go up here? No. This dead rad scorpion is kind of dancing there a little. Okay, so one of those red blips on my map there are moving around a little faster than the red scorpions are. So I'm thinking those are probably deathclaws. So make another quick save here. Don't think I can go up from here. No, gotta keep going around. Like I said, if it's just 1 or 2 deathclaws at a time, I can probably handle it. I won't like it, but I can handle it. What's down here? What is down here? Oh, those are Cazadors. Okay, that's a little better actually. Cazadors are fine. Cazadors are fine. Okay, so they're attacking the ones from the south. I'll attack the ones from the north here. I'm a little woozy. Looks like that one poisoned me a little bit. Not a problem though. At some point we are going to run into actual deathclaws here. Oh, that's the poison. That scared me a little. That's just the poison. Can I go up here? This looks promising. This looks promising. All the way up? All the way up? All the way up. Alright. Okay, here we go. Good job, Ganon. That was just a young deathclaw, though. That was just a young one. So, still need to be cautious. I've kind of lost where I'm going here. It's, this direction. Is there an easier way up from here? No, that just leads back to the road. It looks like I'm gonna have to go up that ridge there. Although I do, I see them on my radar. They're like just past here. It's kind of a hassle getting to these guys. I never liked this part of the quest. I never liked it, if I'm being honest. And I think I skip it on a lot of my runs. There's a deathclaw over there. Oh, this leads right up to him, I think. Hopefully. Yeah, it looks like this leads right up to him. This is the route you want to take here. Hell yeah. You definitely do not want to drop down in there unless you are ready for a bunch of deathclaws.
That's close enough. What do you want with the Great Khans?
What are you doing up here?
Awaiting a delivery, but it's a no-show. I'm guessing that the deathclaws in the quarry have something to do with that.
Well, what kind of delivery are you expecting?
Supplies to make chems. The NCR is the best source since they're hard to come by anywhere else. We don't really use the chems ourselves, just sell them to anybody with the caps. If it ends up hurting the NCR in the process, that's a bonus.
Well, seems like an odd place to pick up a delivery.
The Khans and the NCR don't get along. They prefer to shoot us on sight, even if we're not looking for a fight.
Is this delivery legal?
I doubt the NCR thinks so.
Tell me about the Great Khans.
We're an independent group. We take care of our own and don't take crap from anybody, especially the NCR.
What happened between the Great Khans and the NCR?
Bitter springs happened. Women and children died when the NCR attacked the Great Khans there, and the NCR just pretends it never happened.
Where can I find the rest? I already know,
Our
but
main
tell
camp
me.
is up in Red Rock Canyon, but we don't allow just anyone to come in. The NCR can't touch us there. Too many places for us to ambush them. We see their scouts poking around once in a while, but they keep their distance.
How did you join?
It wasn't easy. There's a lot of initiation rituals to go through, and I've got the scars to prove it. But in the end, I was tough enough to be made a member. Proudest day of my life.
Alright, alright. Well, I think I might have missed the,
What do you want
dialogue.
now?
Yeah, Regis says I should talk to you.
You can ask, but why would I do that? Carl told me all about the life in the Legion. He says I've got all the makings of a speculatory.
Did he also tell you women aren't permitted to serve in the Legion?
What? No, What do you mean aren't allowed to serve? Why would he lie about that?
If the Great Khans join the Legion, you'll be sold as a slave.
That lying little weasel. I almost fell for it too. Alright, you've got a deal. You can tell Papa I won't support an alliance.
Alright, there was an option to, help her with her delivery. I'll help you with your problem.
Is that right? What's your angle?
No angle, I just want to help.
Right. Alright, here's the deal. I was expecting a shipment of chemicals. It's usually in a suitcase dropped off in one of the big machines up here. Because of the deathclaws, I have to assume the suitcase is still in Sloan. Snoop around the place and get it for me.
Are the chemicals dangerous?
I wouldn't eat or drink them, but no. They won't explode if you drop them or anything.
Anything else?
Don't kill anybody if you don't have to. I'm a scout and I like to keep a low profile.
Alright. So I don't think that quest actually makes you go into Sloan. Like, into the main mining area. I think it's just, yeah, at the little area next to it. So we can probably... I really don't want to fast travel to Neil's shack because the deathclaws are right in front of it. But I don't want to walk from Gene skydiving and I don't want to cross here. Fuck it, let's go to Neil's shack. Go ahead and drop down the road here a little closer to Sloan than the other spots. I don't know what all that red is. That red is definitely a deathclaw. Those are scorpions over there, that's not bad. But that's definitely a deathclaw. And that's probably a deathclaw. We're playing some risky games here now. We're in deathclaw territory. That is a deathclaw over there. But we're just gonna ignore all that. We just want to go to the Sloan mining office area, which is over here. It's probably the last safe spot on this highway here. They even have signs like warning, death claws ahead. It's nice of them to put up signs, isn't it? Alright, so I think there's one or two guys we want to talk to here. One of them's going to want us to deal with the deathclaw problem.
Made it through from the north, what with all the deathclaws at the quarry. You returning from New Vegas?
Where'd the deathclaws come from?
They moved into the quarry after the powder gangers came through and made off with most of our dynamite. We shut the quarry down while we waited for the NCR to get us some more blasting sticks. But now the deathclaws have shown up. The NCR's a no-show. And my men and I have got nothing to do but sit on our asses all day. It's damn frustrating.
I can take care of the problem?
I don't know what it is about you, but I think you could actually pull it off. Deathclaws are tough bastards, but you might be even tougher. Nobody here is any use to you in a fight against Deathclaws, but take these medical supplies. You'll probably need them. To do the job right, you've got to get rid of the pack leaders, the Mother Deathclaw and the Deathclaw Alpha Male. Should run the rest of them off.
So that's the main issue with Sloan here. It doesn't just have regular deathclaws. There's a pack leader and an alpha male there.
They're a bunch of escaped cons from down south. The NCR was using them to maintain the railways as part of their sentence. I don't know who screwed up, but the powder gangers are loose. It was one group that attacked us and took our entire supply of dynamite. We'd see them occasionally, but they didn't seem too keen on getting too close to the quarry. Not sure if it was the noise or all the workers. I can't believe that an entire pack moved into the quarry. I thought that kind of bad luck only happened in New Vegas. Okay.
What is this place?
This is Sloan, a camp for us quarry workers. The actual quarry, Quarry Junction, is up the road north of here. The whole thing is an NCR operation. We make cement for the NCR using the limestone we dig out with dynamite and drag lines. Dirty work, but the pay's good. Wish we got paid in caps, though. Not a lot of merchants like taking NCR paper money.
What does the NCR need with cement?
It all gets shipped by rail over towards Boulder City and Hoover Dam. The NCR is probably building fortifications with it all.
What's a drag line?
It's a big machine which moves rocks around, piles at a time. It's pre-war tech, so you need to thump it once in a while to keep it running.
And you don't get paid in caps?
Nope. The NCR has been trying to switch over to using paper money, just like in the pre-war days. Trouble is that the exchange rates ain't exactly fair. For example, $100 in NCR money is valued at roughly half that in caps around here. Seems like a rotten deal for us, but work is work. Sure.
What can you tell me about New Vegas?
I've been there once, and I don't recommend it. It's just a way to burn through a month's pay in 5 minutes. I've seen a lot of folks come through here thinking they'll have the easy life once they get there. It never happens.
Alright.
If you insist on going north, don't be expecting a rescue when you get into trouble.
So he wants us to deal with the deathclaws there. Fortunately, it isn't an actual quest. It might be an unmarked quest. I haven't really looked into it. But there are a couple things we're going to do here. We got Snuffles, the mole rat here, whose leg appears to be injured. If you have medicine 30, you can easily clean the wound and bind the injured leg. And Snuffles doesn't really have too much to say about it. The other thing we can do is repair the generator. I think we have repair 35. Let's try to do it. Alright, we repaired the generator. I'm trying to think if there is anything else we can do around here. I want to say it's just the generator and the mole rat. There might be a star bottle cap around here somewhere, but I'm not too sure. I'll have to come back and look around for that, because I'm trying not to waste too much time here. This was kind of just a random place I wanted to drop in and see. But we are supposed to be looking for this suitcase while we're here, so let's do that. Looks like it's gonna be in this room. Or upstairs, maybe? It's not in the safe. No, it's right here. Don't have to take anything. But now we gotta go talk to Lewis about the empty suitcase in his office. And while we're there, we can tell him that we helped Snuffles and repaired the generator.
You need something?
Yeah, I fixed your generator.
It's nice to see things going the way they're supposed to for a change. I'm going to pay you out of my own pocket for this one.
And I fixed Snuffles' leg.
I'd noticed Snuffles limping, but I didn't realize the problem was that serious. Thanks. That beast helps keep spirits up around here.
And I'm looking with a suitcase filled with chemical supplies for a friend. Know anything?
Ah, yes. I think I know which friend you mean. Even if there weren't deathclaws in the quarry, there'd still be no delivery. The supplier, a guy in Prim named Tyrone, is a cheating son of a bitch who won't deliver even though he's already been paid in advance.
Has Tyrone cheated you before?
He's always been shady, but this is the first time he's outright screwed me.
You don't care that you're helping Great Khans?
I'm just a middleman. The Great Khans are a hard group, and some of them are no good. But they're not all the same. I believe in the NCR, but that doesn't make it right for them to roll over anyone who doesn't want any part of them.
How do you know Melissa?
She's my daughter. Takes a little too much after her mother, rest her soul. But she's happy with the Great Khans, and that's enough for me.
Alright, I'll go visit Tyrone. This quest is a little more involved than I thought it was. This might be a little bit of a longer episode because of it. But I mean, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Looks like we might be going to a new location here that I actually meant to go to pretty early on when we were first at Prim. I just forgot about it. I forgot to put it in my notes and stuff, and I never went back for it. But there's actually like a little drive-in theater up here. You can see the blank triangle on my radar there. That's for the location, and it looks like that's where the quest marker might be, although it's actually looking a little closer in here. We might not be visiting there. We'll go there eventually. Eventually. Tyrone.
Hey, what can Tyrone do for you?
What do you do here, Tyrone?
Just making some deliveries to the troops here in Prim. I'm stationed in California, but I come across the border a couple times a month.
How do you like being part of the NCR military, Tyrone?
It's better than farming or herding Brahmin. As long as they don't send me to the front lines, I'm a happy man.
And a friend in Sloan told me to come see you about some chemical supplies, Tyrone.
You trying to get me busted? Keep your damn voice down. Lieutenant Hayes already has his eye on me. Look, I already told Chomps the NCR is getting suspicious of all these misplaced supplies. Bigger risk means bigger cost. 300 caps bigger.
I'm sorry, but all these muscles make it hard to hear sometimes. What was that about risk?
Never mind. Take the supplies. All yours, friend.
Good. Easy. Now we can just go... There was an optional quest there. Let's, what was that? Expose the Great Khan smuggling operation. To Lieutenant Hayes. We might do that.
We won't go quiet. Yeah?
Tyrone's been selling chemical supplies to the Great Khans. Oh, but then we don't deliver them to Melissa. Yeah, we're gonna deliver them to Melissa, because I like the Khans better than the NCR. There, I said it. I said it. I like the cons better than the NCR. The NCR can't do anything in this game, dude. We're doing everything for them.
What do you want now?
I got the chems for you.
You actually came through for us. I didn't expect that. Anyway, the Great Khans pay their debts and don't forget their friends. If you ever come out to Red Rock Canyon, I'll put in a good word for you.
Alright, so
Don't
that's
leave a
done with
trail.
that. That is a level up. We are idolized by the Great Khans for it. Let's go ahead and level out our stuff here. Our melee weapons are at 90. Let's go ahead and boost our other stuff up to 90 too. And what's our other one? Science? Yeah. Alright. So let's go finish Oh My Papa. We have 3 out of 4 of the advisors. We are still gonna get Regis. We gotta get all 4. And Regis is pretty easy to get. We just have to find evidence that Caesar's gonna destroy the Great Khans. Now, that's a little bit of a problem here, because that's the room we need to get into. So I think I'm gonna pop a stealth boy and just we should have a locksmith reader somewhere. There we go. And now we'll just pick our way in here. And this is Carl's room. We want to look through here. And we are looking... Is this the right room? Did I come in here for no reason? Is it the other room?
Share a whiskey with me sometime?
Okay, it is the other room. We picked that door for no reason. We want Carl's journal here.
Should have been with us in our glory days.
Now, if we read Carl's journal here, we also have that recipe for turbo. We have the Vault 3 Overseer password we were given, but Carl's journal consists of detailed records and observations from Carl's time with the Great Khans. Many of the entries go into great detail about his opinion of their savage, barbarous customs. And at several points he waxes philosophic about how it's very likely that Caesar's legion will have to execute the lot of them.
You'd have loved it. What?
So now that we have that, let's talk to
I
Carl.
understand you've been talking to the Great Khans about breaking their oaths to Great Caesar. I would call that unwise.
I've been wondering why you don't petition the Khans for membership as a show of allegiance.
Join? Oh, no, I simply couldn't. That is, I'm not worthy of such an honor.
But surely a warrior in service of glorious Caesar is the equal of any tribe's finest.
Of course I am. That is to say, Caesar has many fine warriors, and I wouldn't wish to compare them to the Great Khans.
Because you know they'd come up lacking?
Enough! How dare you compare Caesar's finest to this tribe of savages? The mightiest Great Khan is scarcely a match for a legion recruit. The burned man would leave their mightiest shitting themselves in terror. I would. That is...
And if you get him to do that while Papa Khan's in the room, I wonder what he'll say about that.
You motherless bastard. You'll pay for this.
Great Khans, drive Caesar's dog out of our camp.
Nice robot.
And bye-bye Carl.
And to be trusted. Watch yourself.
Now let's talk to Regis. Is this Regis? Yep.
You honor the Great Khans with your presence. What can I do to help you?
Let's talk about this alliance.
What do you want to know?
Aren't you convinced already?
I have my...
I've already gone through this. How do I show you the journal that I need to show you?
Huh?
Should I not have done that? Find Regis evidence that Caesar will annihilate the Great Khans. I have the journal, that's evidence.
You're becoming quite the political agitator. I can't say I'm displeased.
I'm confused because I have the journal. Does he have to go sit down first?
Diane's going nuts trying to find a new contact in the fiends now that Motor.
He's gonna sit in Carl's chair.
So you've been sucked into the decadence of the strip as well, have you?
Is he gonna sit down? What's he doing? What are you doing? There you go. Go over to your seat. Can I give it to you over here?
Something else you wanted?
No? I'm confused. Alright, give me just a second, guys. Okay, so upon further research, it appears that even though I have to convince Regis, I give the journal to Papa Khan.
More of my advisors are starting to talk openly of breaking our alliance. I wonder where that idea is coming from.
Couldn't be the fact that you gunned down your advisor for the Legion in front of everyone. How do I give you the thing? I don't understand. I can't give you the journal either. Did I mess up by having him kill Carl? Let me reload, maybe. Reload here to before they killed Carl. We'll go in here and we'll take the journal first.
Nice robot.
So now we bring it to Papa
More of
Khan.
my advisors are starting.
There we go. It's Carl's journal, and it's very revealing of his true opinions.
Let me see that. Filthy savages. Probably have to decimate the lot of them. Are these the words of our friend, Caesar?
Great Khans, drive Caesar's dog out of our camp. If he's too slow to flee, kill him.
Oh, and we still have the pleasure of seeing Carl get gunned down, it looks like.
Come on.
Easy as that, and now we definitely have convinced Regis, so we can just talk to Papa Khan here.
All four of my most trusted advisors have told me we should break our alliance. Maybe I should hear you out after all.
Yep, I've come to ask them to break their alliance.
I've heard some things from my most trusted Khans that makes me wonder whether this alliance is a good idea after all. But I want to leave a legacy of greatness when I die. My tribe deserves better than this, cowering in a canyon and living on scraps. Tell me then, if I don't join with Caesar's Legion, where will I find my tribe's lost glory?
So, you have a few different options here. If you have high speech, you can convince them to, convince them that they're nothing but ghosts and they're gonna do a suicide attack on the dam when the battle comes up. Or you can convince them to leave the area and claim their own glory.
Well spoken, traveler, well spoken indeed. Perhaps it's time to find our own destiny, unburdened by the past. We'll begin readying the camp to move. As soon as Caesar makes his move, we'll depart. We will make ourselves strong again, and we shall conquer.
That sounds wise. I wish you the best.
If you should ever tire of wandering alone, seek us out. You might just have the makings of a great Khan yourself.
And that's the route I usually go for. I feel it's the best, just having them leave the Mojave altogether. Because I feel like a suicide attack is not the way to go. And that does it for Oh My Papa. We are all done with the Great Khans in the Red Rock Canyon. That does it for the side bets, wildcard Yes Man quest. There are a couple of other things that I want to do this session before I make my way to the fort. quest at Cottonwood Cove that we actually got at Aerotech Park that you probably don't remember. I want to do that. I think we can finally get enough Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle caps. So I definitely want to do that and finally finish up there. Trying to think. I was going to do the NCR Correctional Facility, but you guys see how that went. I didn't get the Powder Ganger rep that I needed, so I have no idea what I'm going to do there. Probably going to have to do some research, see what I can do. And then there's going to be... No, I think that's it. So all I'm going to be doing is the Sunset Sarsaparilla stuff and the quest in Cottonwood Cove. But it's getting pretty late tonight, so I'm probably going to sign off for the night, and I'll do that later. What do I need? What do you need, pal? Get out of here. Before I sign off, though, I'm going to finally come to Vault 21 here and turn in these jumpsuits and show you what you get for that. So you just come in here, talk to Sarah.
Good to see you again.
Where I have vault gear for you.
You do? That's wonderful. Let me see what you brought. All right. That's gonna net you lots of caps, my friend. Do you want to trade all your vault suits right now?
Yeah, I would like that.
Oh, that makes me so happy. You are too much.
And I think that was enough vault suits.
Hey, stranger. Where you been, huh? I missed you.
Yeah, pass by my room. We'll catch up.
You're kicking me into gear, huh? Well, I think I'll drive my chassis over to your pad. Wait for me down there, and don't forget the oil.
So, I thought it was a little bit more involved than that, but no, you just give her the suits, and then, you can call her to your room anytime you want for, the fun time. Yeah. And that's what you get for giving her a bunch of vault suits. Or you can just convince her at the beginning with some speech checks and you'll be done with it. But that about does it for this episode of Fallout New Vegas. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.